Guys, today in this video, last video I showed you how to To Mace. Really bad. This video I'm going to teach you how to Elytra Mace. I'm going to teach you ways to practice how to do it. Now, I haven't mastered Elytra Mace before, but I'm pretty decent at it. The main thing is just my timing is always off. I always de-equip my Elytra, my chest plate. I always equip my Elytra, my chest plate a little bit late, but it's fine. So, the three main things that you need to know to do To Elytra Mace is obviously being able to just get that movement. The timing needs to be literally frame perfect. It's really full time. And it's also incredible speed, which makes fast reaction. One of the harder things on Elytra Mace is when you got going like this, and you're coming in, and you hit them like that. I always struggle with that. Now, three key things you should have in order to Elytra Mace. It's obvious I would suggest 1 vs 3 mace. You can use 1 or 2. I would suggest 1 vs 3 because higher you to not fly back. So, for 1 vs 1 mace, I want to trim this right here. Sorry. Can you hit it? Okay, I suck. Okay, you know. So for 1 vs 1 mace, I only go up like this, meaning I fall back up and then back down. But with 1 vs 3, launch straight up, and you can just go straight back down. I have not Elytra Mace too long. And the third thing that you always need to have is obviously totally offhand. This may not seem important, but if you're actually in a fight, then you're gonna need it. If you miss, you're gonna take a lot of fall damage. Because first off, you're gonna take the damage from slamming into the ground with Elytra. It still counts as that damage, technically. And you're also gonna take the fall damage of coming down from the fight. So, also hotkeys. Hotkeys are very important. I will show you my hotkeys. Just purely because of how important they are. So I use 1 for my mace. I believe it's 4 for my chest plate and C for my rockets. This works really well because they're all in a. Because it's all in the same thing, which just makes stuff easier. When I do my spirit dash, I keep it all in the same thing because it just makes it easier. Yeah, I'm warmed up today. So, obviously, you're going to want a spot like this to be working with. A practice map, the word. Just search up the bot practice map, and you should be able to find a tutorial on how to download it really easily. And I would suggest using something like this for the teal. I can't pronounce it. But there's a practice map, teal practice, Mace PvP practice map. I have that one too. I like this one better, just because it's not only Mace PvP that you can practice. There's also other types of PvP. Now, and another way that would help you with practice is using the tick rate command and setting it to a lower tick rate, which in turn gives you more time to react. I don't know how I'm not used to being this. So pretty much it just allows for that little bit more time to react, which is that little more practice. So this is always really useful. If you don't know what hotkeys you want to use too, just try out multiple ones until you find the right one. And then once you are good on 10, you can go up to 15. which is really close to the normal speed. It's a little bit slower, so it's gonna feel. Also, when you're on the lower ones, you have to remember that you have to take a second, so you can actually get up in the air and not start immediately like that. You have to give yourself time to get up in the air. So that's what I suggest on practicing. Really, that actually wasn't even that fast. I guess tick rate limit just ended up at 20. Couldn't handle it. Oh well. So, what I would suggest to practice is use a practice map like that. And honestly, don't get frustrated if you have mastered it. So I've been working on this technique for like 3 months by now. I'm still not very good at it. It's a really hard technique to master. And honestly, I would put it up there with instant carding is definitely the hardest technique to master. Honestly, I'd say it's up there with. I consider expo carding easier than TNT carding. I think it's like around where expo card level is. Like I found expo card around as difficult as this when I did it. I don't do it anymore, but I found it as difficult as to start off. But there are definitely some still are like instant carding and I'm trying to think of crystal. Crystal is really hard. Pretty lame game, I don't like it. All minute takes a little bit of skill. I'd probably put it like right below it. I've never done it, but I feel like it would go but actually no, I'd probably go anyways, I'm getting off track. That's my rating of how difficult PvP. So maybe I'll do that at some point. So really To Elytra Mace. Oh, there's a few things that you do not want to do Elytra Mace that are gonna make your time so much more difficult. Scrolling is gonna make your time so much more difficult. Scroll over there. It just takes way too much time. You do not want to be scrolling. You must have hotkeys. Get it Elytra Mace. Also, try to keep it all on one hand for certain techniques. Like spear dash, can keep all on one hand. My mouse hand. For this, I keep it on one hand. It just makes it easier. Because you only have to like be like to one hand, like do that. And timing is so much easier with one hand. Trust me, I think ask anybody. I think those are so much easier with one hand. Because I can't imagine trying to hit 4. It's just way less consistent because you can just press your fingers down. Same time for that. So pretty much I got now To Elytra Mace. If you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and bye.